Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Gal. As I indicated in my last video, if you watched my Mario one, I've been watching awesome games done quick speedruns all week, and that led me to want to play some classic games, as it always does. One of the games I've been wanting to play for a while and just haven't gotten around to is Kirby. And I figured this is a good a time as any to start in on a few different games and see what feels right. So I'm gonna start in with Kirby Superstar. This is one of my favorite Kirby games. I think it's one of the best Kirby games. It's for Super Nintendo, and it's kind of a collection of Kirby games. I'm probably going to focus on the kind of the more linear ones for the purpose of these videos. I'm gonna try and just do one game per video, and we'll see how long they take. I really have no idea how long some of these individual ones take. Like I said, it's a collection of games, which is neat, that all use the same engine and mechanics. So Spring Breeze is a remake of the original. Dynablade is kind of a standalone with a Mario World-style Gourmet Race is just really straightforward. Great Cave Offensive is a huge open-world exploration-based thing. Milky Way Wishes is kind of open-world-ish. And Revenge of the Meta Knight is an ongoing story that takes place over the course of it. And then there's some bonus games down here. So we're going to start with Spring Breeze. It is a remake of the classic, and just go from there. No. No. I just said no. That must have been a cancel button that I pushed instead. So we're just doing a quick button check there. So it's a remake of the original, except for instead of in the original Game Boy version, you couldn't grab enemies' powers. And this one definitely, one of the best things about it to me is there's both a variety of powers and a lot of ways to use them. So, for example, in most versions of Kirby, getting a beam power means that you can, do this little beam attack. In this one, you can also do a charged shot, this little dash attack, a lot of other things. You can also make a friend. Bomb now as my own power, and my partner is a beam. One-ups are always good. And we're going to be at the first boss, Wispy Woods. And awesome Kirby dance. First boss is really, really simple. This game in general is not super hard. This is based on the Game Boy one. Hey, I wanted that. Okay, well, we'll just go plain for the time being. Yeah, this is based on the original Game Boy game, which is part of why it's so straightforward in a lot of ways. You know, that game was not... didn't have a lot to go on, and it's a great game still, especially considering what it was, but it's not complicated. I would never claim it was complicated. Ice will work. Do something a little different. Invincibility there. Our partner is going to explode, which is kind of okay. However, since he happened to touch that body there, he turned into ice as well, which is slightly unfortunate. I'll grab a sword. Sword's fun. Okay. Lololo and La La La. Who are based on / are the protagonist and his damsel in distress from the Adventures of Lolo game. I've considered playing Adventures of Lolo on here, but since it's a puzzle game, it seems like it would either be... puzzles are always very all or nothing. There's not like a lot of execution to it. It's basically, do you know how to do the thing? And in Lolo is very challenging in that regard. So the power-up I just got is Mirror. It is probably my favorite, mostly because of its dash attack. You can see there when I do that split. That's not the actual normal B attack, it's the dash version. And it is probably my favorite thing in this game, with a few potential exceptions. It's definitely one of them, and it's something that I can't recall being in other Kirby games either. I do like Bomb, I like Sword, I like Cutter. Honestly, this game is just full of good powers. I'm debating if I want Mirror for this boss. Yeah, we're not gonna... That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, well, at least I get to keep it. Okay. That was closer than it really should have been. I picked the wrong power. I should have gone with the cutter there. The beam does not have a lot of good aerial mobility. Unfortunately, this boss is extremely easy. You were not meant to have powers for the design of that boss. Basically. So yeah, that's Spring Breeze, 1 down. I will go ahead and end this video here, and we'll start another one for each of the other games. Give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Check out the other content on my channel. Feel free to leave me any questions or suggestions you might have in the comments. And as always, have a good one.